Good day, good people. It is Stephanie, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. You can tell by the title of the video what we're going to be talking about today and what I'm going to show you, but I kind of wanted to chit chat a little bit before we get to that point. We will be talking about pocket pens today and a particular type that I purchased here recently. But I also wanted to chat about your friend Stephanie. And yes, I'm talking about myself in third person. You guys have got to help me because I make a plan. I say I'm going to do XYZ. And then lo and behold, I don't. For example, the pens I'm getting ready to share with you, I said to myself, don't purchase them until you see them in real life and touch them and hold them and know that that's something that you really, really want. But then, just as always, I'm like, no, no, I want to see, I want to touch, I want to know now. I have a real bad now mentality and I'm working on it. And then I'm also one of those worst case scenario people where I say, well, the worst case scenario is if I don't like it, I can always sell it. So then I end up clicking. So that's how we ended up here today. However, then I try to go into justification. So today's justification is that one of these pens is going to be raw brass, and it will be my first time having an actual raw brass type of situation because these two are aluminum per se. And I do have two pens, and the second one is an aluminum pen as well. They specifically call this anodized aluminum, and I did Google how to pronounce that so I wasn't butchering any names today. So you see here in my tray, I've put out all the pocket pens that I currently own. I have one of my Kavecos here. This is the Hongdian M2, Hongdian M2, excuse me. This is a mini um, Diamond Twisby, and then this is a Monteverde Access. And I actually just received this and just opened it up on yesterday, so it is not inked or anything. And when I was getting ready for this video, I realized that it too was a small pen. So I think I've said everything that I needed to say. Let's go ahead and unbox these two pens. Let's unbox the aluminum one first. I got the Tino, the Kolo Tino Fountain Pen in anodized, because they did pronounce that A as anodized aluminum verdant. It's a pretty green color. Y'all know me with that green, and believe it or not, they had the acrylic one in the red available, two shades of red, but this one kept popping up because I think this is new to them right now. So that's what I went with. That's cute. It says say hello to Tino. I'm sure it's just basic pen information. Okay, yeah, it talks about welcoming you to the brand basically. Comes with a cartridge, blue ink, and then the pen. Now guys, before I even take this out, this already looks smaller than I thought, but I do know when you post it, it'll help with the size. So let's see. Okay. I'm loving the greens matching my nails. Didn't do that on purpose. But it's even thinner than I thought. Interesting. Okay. I got, well, they come only in a medium. I was going to say, what nib did I get? But they come only in a medium. And then I know you're supposed to post it. Yeah, you're going to have to post it because that's what helps in the size. Because unposted, I mean, you could still do it. It's just a little short. But yeah, it's smaller and thinner than I thought. And I'm not mad at that because the thinner part helps me with, look, some other things I was thinking about for the pen, like its own special pouch and things like that. And right, why are you thinking about that, Stephanie? Okay, so let's put it down. Okay, and we see that the Twisby just stands out above everybody else. So we'll move her over. Okay. And then capped, they are basically right around the same size, or it is basically right around the same size as the Kaveco and the Hongdian. And the access is just a little tiny bit, huh, taller. Okay, let's try uncapping and see what we look like. Let's see. Okay. And like I said, just got this and learned that I had to pull that to uncap. And then we know the Twisby is the tallest of the group. And then the Kolo. Okay, she's still a little shorty because uncapped, the Kaveco is still a little taller. The Access is taller. Twisby is obviously taller. Okay. And then let's post it. And maybe I used the wrong word earlier. Between capped and post, I seem to do that in videos, and I don't know why, because I know the difference. Okay, so let's post them. Okay, that post gives it just a little bit more push. And then I love the twist because posting it, you just twist it and it attaches. Love that. But okay, so in posting, that kind of levels it out a little bit, but then it is a tad bit longer posted than the Kaveco. Okay, that's cute enough. All right, let's dip it in some green ink, of course, and do a little writing sample. Let's see. I have some inks set up here. Well, I thought I did. Greens. Okay, here we go. In this other little cubicle. My bad, my bad. Let's try this Pannonia green because I just simply like this green in general. So let's try this for the writing sample. Okay. And hopefully I dipped it well. Okay, this is the Kolo Tino medium nib. It writes very smooth. I caught myself off guard because I wasn't expecting this color to be this bright of a green. But the writing is very, very smooth. And believe it or not, my biggest concern was the step down between here and here. But for me, I guess by the way I hold my pen to begin with, here I am getting all inked up. But I can hold the pen here, and that's comfortable for me. And I can hold the pen here. I can hold it down a little further. I'm going to write my name. and that's comfortable. And I can hold it up a little higher. That's comfortable too, but I do think down low is better. But I guess my point is that it's not uncomfortable. So I'm glad to know that. Okay, got a little bit of water off to the side. Let's rinse that off. All right, and then let's open the other pen since we're here. Same exact pen, just, a different colorway. I went for the raw brass, like I said, because I don't have a brass pen. And to be honest, I've looked at the Kaveco brass. I've looked at the Traveler's Notebook brass. And for some reason, I never bit the bullet. So maybe that just wasn't my thing. So maybe this Tino in the raw brass. Same type of packaging. Same hello information. Okay. Blue cartridge. And then we're left with the cute little packaging. Okay, try not to get this green ink on this package, but I think it's dried on my hand now. Okay. Now this does have a little weight to it, guys, but again, it's not as thick as I thought. So let's see. Well, I think I am. Yep, my bad. I was unscrewing the body. Okay. Yeah, now she's got some good weight on her. That's good. And since I was unscrewing the body anyway, let's take a look because I didn't do that with the green one. Okay, there is no converter. And I think I did see somewhere where certain converters may fit. And with me already having a few pocket pens, I'm sure I can interchange a converter if I need to. So I'll definitely check that out and play with that. Okay, yep, no converter. All right. Well, let's just move this little tray back over. Put the green one back down and then let's put the brass one down. I think I'm going to really like these. We shall see. I will probably go ahead and ink up the green, but of course you guys knew that I was going to say that. I just can't say that I'm going to ink it up with that Pannonia ink that I just played with because I don't know if I want it that bright. But yes, I just wanted to introduce the Kolo pens and that I grabbed two. Grabbed two for what? My birthday, because we're still in March. But yeah, y'all are going to be sick of me, if not already. Probably already sick of me with that. But I plan to celebrate and just have some fun with it. And I'm excited to play with these two new pens. So if you enjoyed this content, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. And in the comments, if you already have a Kolo pen, what kind or what style do you have? What color do you have? And are you enjoying it? Is there something else I need to know about it? And or do you know what converter already fits so I can go ahead and see if I have that or grab one? All right, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. But remember, love on your family. And until I see you in the next video, you guys be good. Bye bye.